The thought that DCF, could come and take our children and then our children would be placed into the foster care system is a nightmare. And then what's even worse is thinking about my poor children being subjected to being taken from their home, not having any of their life as they know it would be completely turned upside down and different, and not for it. It would be extremely traumatic for everybody. The results or the potential after effects of having something like that happen would be detrimental to, I believe, our marriage. I can't imagine. It would be extremely difficult. It would put a massive unnecessary stress into a marriage, thinking that you don't have custody of your children anymore. You're not in charge of taking care of your children. Strangers are now taking care of your children. And I can't imagine what that would be like to have to go through that, to have somebody from DCF telling you that they're going to criticize and look through every single thing you've ever done as a parent, every decision you've made, everything. It's scary. It's truly your worst nightmare as a parent, thinking that you have that taken away from you, your children. We decided that we had to hire a lawyer for our case because we did not want to take any chances with DCF taking our children or potentially subjecting our family to an ongoing investigation and assessment and months and months of DCF involvement in our lives. The decision to hire a lawyer was because we needed the best of everything. We needed to have the best opportunity, the best potential for retaining our children. I did a quick search on Google, looking up DCF lawyers, lawyers to deal with situations of allegations of neglect. And I looked up Kevin, and I read his some of his blog and his testimonials from other customers. And Kevin only takes DCF cases, and that really stood out as a big point of why I wanted to go with Kevin and give him a call. So I did that. I called Kevin, and I was immediately responded to. I got that the phone was answered right away. I told him what was going on, and Kevin got right back to me. Kevin called me back within, I would say, I think it was less than 5 minutes. I got a phone call in return. When you think about the thought of your children being taken away from you, there's no amount of money that I wouldn't have spent to keep my children with me and my husband in our home. And being able to have the expertise of Kevin, every time I had a question, every time I was feeling unsure about the process, I would shoot Kevin an email and he would get right back to me. And sometimes it was just words of support that I needed to hear as a mother, as a parent, saying, you can do this. You stay strong for your family. They need you to be this way. We can do this together, but you need to be strong. You need to be the glue that holds your family together to get us through this. And he was right. And so even during times when I doubted myself, I doubted the process, I thought that, maybe it wasn't going to work out for us. I was really, really worried. And to be able to go from the worst worry, the things you fear the most in life as a parent, something that is truly, truly the worst thing that can happen. He lived up to every testimonial, every a blog that I listened to, and I listened to all the things that Kevin spoke about, just to hear how he would handle things, how he has handled things, and truly lived up to every single expectation, wish. When you're sitting at home praying that things just work out, all those prayers were answered. All those thoughts came true of all the good things that can happen when DCF gets out of your life. And that's where we are now, looking forward to a life without DCF involved. And that's a wonderful thing. I would have to rate Kevin as a 10, absolutely. As someone that did not have very much experience at all with lawyers or anything like that, having Kevin, like I said, be in our corner from the very beginning as someone to set your mind at ease and to say you have a plan to get through this, and if we stick to the plan, it's going to work out and it's going to be okay. Well, I mean, success is the best way to measure things sometimes, and I would certainly say that this gets a 10 in my book. I don't think it could have possibly gone any better for us, for our family. It's a wonderful thing.